Sagittarius. This is a specific message. This is not going to fit every Sagittarius. Right now, the Sagittarius that I'm talking to, or that Spirit has a message for, you feel like you don't know what to do. You don't have some piece of information. And the challenge is Eight of Pentacles. In this position, I feel that you are having to look at the details about something. Eight of Pentacles is a very diligent energy. If you look at this, I'll throw it up on the screen, but you see he's got this hammer and a chisel. He is working at perfecting something. It reminds me that we're a workmanship, those of us that are believers. God is changing us. He's chiseling us. I feel like that could be part of it, is, hey, you don't really understand what's going on. You don't get this purpose exactly, but there's something that's being made good out of it. And it is a challenge. It's still going to be a challenge to actually see this thing through. Underneath in your subconscious, the Three of Swords in reverse, I feel there is something you may even be trying to repair. And so if you look at it in terms of looking at this Eight of Pentacles here, you may be trying to fix something. Tied to this energy is, I feel, some type of restlessness with that Nine of Swords and your hopes and fears. In the recent past, Seven of Wands, you were defending yourself. You were trying to stand up for yourself. You were standing in your power, and you may have had to tell some people, hey, this is the motherfucking line, and I'm drawing it right here. As a result of that, you, Knight of Pentacles, you brought stability to some situation. And now what lies ahead of you is Magician in reverse, not being able to fix something. Now, I'm going to tell you what I'm feeling right now. I feel like if another card would have come out, it probably would have been the Lovers. In fact, I know I seen the Lovers in the pre-shuffle. There it is, underneath. Okay, now what is the Lovers? The Lovers is free will, and that's what is affecting this whole thing. It's free will. So you're trying to bring stability to something. You were defending yourself. I don't know what happened, but something happened where maybe you had to stand up and you had to say, hey, that's it. I'm drawing the line right here. But whatever the case is, as a result of it, you did bring stability to a situation. Now, that situation may have been yourself. It may have been that you had to do something, and when you did it, it caused you to be stable because the situation was unstable. I don't know exactly, and the energy is hey, I can't make something happen. I don't have the power to change somebody. I can't make this person love me. I can't make this person respect me. In your advice, Spirit says, Three of Pentacles, work together with others towards the pinnacle of stability. Continue to do that, Sagittarius. What is affecting this situation? The King of Pentacles. What's affecting this situation has to do with money, finances, success, and so forth. And so what you must do to succeed is you must work together with others towards the pinnacle of stability. We know that success, that and it is possible that it is a business person that is affecting the situation. Okay, your overall projected outcome is the Fool card, meaning you will more than likely take a leap of faith and start a new journey. I feel like whatever this thing is that you don't have the answer to, know that you cannot change other people. You cannot control the situation. There are certain things that happen and shit gets fucked up and you just have no choice but to just say, you know what, I can't do anything about it. I've said I'm sorry. That didn't, somebody didn't listen to you. It could be some shit at work blows up and now there's bad feelings between two people. And no matter what you do, it's never going to be good enough. For others of you, this has to do with 95% of you. This has to do with somebody that you loved, There's a divine connection involved. This is somebody that you feel is your counterpart. And there's something that you do not know. There's information that you do not have about this. And you've worked very hard to create stability. You stood your ground. You tried to bring more pinnacle energy into the situation. But that Three of Swords in reverse can also have another meaning, and being tied to that Nine of Swords, because I really didn't talk enough about this Nine of Swords and the possibilities that I have to tell you about. I can't leave this out. Okay, so underneath in the subconscious is this Three of Swords in reverse energy, you wanting to heal something. Okay, that's the number one meaning for Three of Swords in reverse is you're trying to heal a broken heart, or you are trying to heal something that hurt you or something that hurt somebody else. But that is the energy. And tied to this energy is the Nine of Swords, being trapped in your mind and being bombarded by thoughts. And these thoughts could be keeping you up at night. You can't make them stop. You've tried. You've drank till you pass out, trying to stop the thinking. Maybe it's pain. Well, it's obviously there's pain there, Saggy. And your overall projected outcome is that you take this leap of faith. Here, Spirit's telling you your advice to work with others towards the pinnacle of stability and so forth. I feel like continue in your forward momentum. Don't let this shit bring you down, Saggy. Don't carry it. It's not worth it. Let it go. Give it to God. That's what releasing is. Releasing is nothing more than giving it to God. Of course, people say, well, the universe, we're letting it go into the universe. Whatever you want to call it. But let it go. And as soon as you let it go, it'll come back. The problem is that you won't let it go. And I know people, myself included, where I've held on to things and held on and held on and held on and held on. And unfortunately, there's been things I've held on to for years, and I lost years of my life holding on to something that I shouldn't have. And one day I finally said, you know what, let it go. And you'll get to the point to where you don't care, but you have to get your mind off of it. The worst thing you can do if you're fighting depression, I am somebody that has had depression, off and on all my life since I was a teenager. I've been locked up in state hospital over it. The number one way to get out of that mindset is to do something. You cannot be lazy. You cannot sit back and let these thoughts overtake you and have insomnia. Mind issues work their way out and into the physical. You worry too much, guess what you'll get? Ulcers. Science has proven that. You better get control of your thought life or this thing will take you down. I want to get 2 cards, clarifiers for your overall projected outcome. We'll leave this one right here. So what this is about is your overall projected outcome is you're going to take a leap of faith towards your 100% emotional fulfillment. More than likely continue to apply a pinnacle towards this. So I feel it's good. There's nothing wrong with that, Saggy. I would just caution some of you that I feel that you've given and you've given and you've given and you've given to this. And it's not getting reciprocated. And if it ain't getting reciprocated, you gotta let it go. It's not good for you, Saggy. Somebody's got to love you enough to tell you it's not good for you to continue to work at something and it's not paying dividends. If that's your story. Some of you, that's not, okay? I'm just saying that for some of you, I feel like you've given and given and given and worked at this thing, trying to make it the best that it can be. And, now Spirit says work together towards the pinnacle of stability. That doesn't mean that at the end of the day, you end up with the wedding ring. It just means that you are to continue to, I feel, be courteous, be respectful, and so forth. Sagittarius, if you found yourself getting resonated with this message, hit that like and subscribe button. Hit that notification bell so you can be alerted when I upload new videos. And with that, we'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.